Have you ever wondered how much of our decisions are driven by our primal instincts, especially in this modern, complex world? Instincts, those innate, hardwired reactions, have been guiding creatures on this planet for millions of years. They've helped us survive, thrive, and evolve. But here we are in the 21st century, surrounded by artificial intelligence, 3D printing, and virtual realities. This world is complex, fast-paced, and technologically advanced, and yet our primitive instincts are still very much a part of us. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? We've got this remarkable blend of ancient biology steering us through a world our ancestors could never have imagined. And in this world, our instincts still play a vital role. They influence our decisions, our relationships, and even our survival. In this video, we will dive deep into the role of our instincts, their impact on our lives, and how we can harness them to navigate the challenges of the 21st century. To understand our instincts first, we need to delve into our biology. Our instincts are fundamentally linked to our biology. They're woven into the very fabric of our being. They're not just psychological phenomena, but are rooted in our evolutionary history. Imagine a cheetah on the African savanna. When it spots a gazelle, it doesn't stop to ponder its next move. It simply reacts. Its body floods with adrenaline, its muscles tighten, and it charges. That's instinct. The cheetah doesn't decide to chase the gazelle. It just happens. Similarly, when a bird senses a change in the season, it doesn't consult a calendar or check the weather forecast. It just knows it's time to migrate. Again, that's instinct, an innate, biologically programmed response to environmental cues. Now let's bring it closer to home. When we humans find ourselves in a potentially dangerous situation, our heart rate increases, our palms sweat, and our senses sharpen. This is our fight or flight response, an instinct that has been hardwired into our biology through millions of years of evolution. And it's not just about survival. Think about the irresistible urge to yawn when someone else does, or the instinctive pull to help someone in distress. These are social instincts, born from our evolutionary heritage as social creatures. But here's the fascinating thing. Despite all our technological advancements, despite living in concrete jungles instead of actual ones, our instincts remain largely unchanged. Our brains might be buzzing with thoughts of deadlines and digital distractions, but underneath it all, we're still governed by the same basic instinctual responses as our ancestors. In essence, our instincts are a biological bridge to our past, a testament to our shared evolutionary history with the animal kingdom. They remind us that, despite our human sophistication and wit, we're still creatures of nature, shaped by the same evolutionary forces that sculpted the cheetah, the bird, and every other living thing on this planet. So, even in the midst of skyscrapers and smartphones, our instincts still guide us, just like they guide a gazelle in the wild. Now let's examine a real-life example of instincts in action. Let's delve into the world of the fight or flight response, a fascinating case study of instinct. This primal reaction to perceived threats was crucial for our ancestors' survival, and it's still very much alive in us today. Imagine you're in a meeting at work. The room is silent, and suddenly your boss turns to you asking for an explanation about a project gone awry. You didn't see this coming. Your heart starts to race. Your palms get clammy. Your mind starts racing. That, my friend, is your fight or flight response kicking in. Your body is preparing you for what it perceives as a threatening situation. It's the same response our ancestors might have had when faced with a ferocious predator. But instead of a lion or a bear, you're facing your boss and a room full of colleagues. It's not a life or death situation, but your primitive instincts don't know the difference. Or think about the last time you got lost in an unfamiliar city. Your phone died, and you had no idea how to get back to your hotel. The streets are dark, and you hear strange noises. Your heart starts pounding, adrenaline surges through your body. You're on high alert, ready to either stand your ground or take off at a moment's notice. It's interesting, isn't it? Despite the comforts and safety of modern life, our ancient instincts still surface, ready to protect us from perceived threats. They might not be as necessary as they once were, but they're a part of who we are. In both these situations, the instinctual fight or flight response can actually be beneficial. It heightens our senses, sharpens our focus, and prepares our bodies for quick action. We may not need to fight off predators anymore, but this instinct helps us navigate the challenges and uncertainties of the modern world. This instinctive response, though primitive, still plays a crucial role in our modern lives. So the next time your heart pounds at an unexpected challenge, remember, it's just your inner caveman gearing up for action. Another fascinating example of instincts in action is the maternal instinct. Now this is a force to be reckoned with. It's an instinct that drives a mother to protect, nurture, and care for her offspring, often pushing her beyond her own limits. The maternal instinct is a subtle yet powerful force that shapes behavior in modern society in many ways. It's not just about the physical act of giving birth, but about the emotional bond that forms between a mother and her child. This instinctive bond is so strong that it can often override reason and logic. For instance, a mother might stay awake through the night to soothe a crying baby, despite her own exhaustion. Let's travel across the globe to a small village in Africa. There, a young mother named Amina wakes up at dawn every day to fetch clean water for her family. She walks for miles, braving the scorching sun, all driven by her instinct to provide for her children. Now let's swing over to a bustling city in the United States. There, a single mother named Lisa works 2 jobs while studying to get a better job. She barely gets 4 hours of sleep a night, but she pushes through, driven by her desire to give her children a better life. These stories might sound different, but they're really not. Whether in a small village in Africa or a bustling city in the United States, these mothers are driven by the same instinct, the maternal instinct. In the modern world, maternal instincts have evolved to navigate complex social structures and technological advancements. It's no longer just about physical survival, but also ensuring a child's emotional well-being and future success. Yet the maternal instinct isn't limited to humans. We see it in animals too. A mother bear will fiercely protect her cubs, a bird will painstakingly build a nest for her eggs, and a dog will nurse her puppies with care. The maternal instinct is another powerful example of how our primitive instincts continue to influence us in the 21st century. It's a testament to the strength of nature and the unyielding love of a mother. Whether in the wild or in the urban jungle, the maternal instinct is a powerful force that continues to shape our world. Despite their importance, our instincts sometimes clash with the demands of modern society. In the grand theatre of life, it's often a tug of war between our primal instincts and the societal norms we are expected to adhere to. These conflicts can manifest in various ways, creating a complex web of challenges that we all must navigate. Let's take our instinct to consume high-calorie foods as an example. This instinct harks back to our hunter-gatherer ancestors, who needed to store energy for times of scarcity. But in today's world, where food is abundant and often just a phone call away, this instinct can lead to overeating and health issues like obesity. Simultaneously, society promotes an ideal of thinness, often equating it with beauty and health. This creates a profound dissonance within us. We are drawn to the donuts and the cheeseburgers, yet we're constantly told to resist these urges in pursuit of an often unattainable ideal. Or consider our instinct for social connection, an evolutionary trait designed to ensure our survival as a species. In the modern world, this has translated into an almost obsessive use of social media, where we seek validation and connection. Yet ironically, excessive use of these platforms can lead to feelings of isolation and depression, a stark contrast to the community-building intention of our social instincts. And what about our instinct for self-preservation, which can trigger defensive or aggressive behaviors when we feel threatened? In a world that increasingly values diplomacy and cooperation, these instinctive reactions can be seen as abrasive or inappropriate, leading to social tension and misunderstanding. Navigating these conflicts is no easy feat. It's like trying to sail a ship through stormy seas with a compass that doesn't always point north. The dissonance between our instincts and societal pressures can lead to stress and other issues. It's a challenge we grapple with daily, and as we progress through this 21st century landscape, understanding and managing this dissonance becomes not just a personal quest, but a societal imperative. So, how can we harness our instincts to thrive in the modern world? This is the question that brings us to the crux of our discussion. Instincts, powerful as they are, aren't always in sync with the complex realities of the 21st century. But by no means does that imply they're obsolete. On the contrary, our instincts can be a potent tool once we learn to channel them effectively. One strategy to harness our instincts is mindfulness. This is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, fully immersed in whatever we're doing. It's about acknowledging our feelings without judgment, understanding that they're fleeting and not always an accurate reflection of reality. Mindfulness allows us to step back, to observe our instincts without being overwhelmed by them. It gives us the space to respond rather than react, to choose our actions instead of being driven by unconscious impulses. Then there's meditation, a practice as ancient as human civilization itself, yet as relevant as ever. Regular meditation can help us tune into our instincts, to understand them better. It's like turning down the noise of the outside world to hear the whispers of our inner self. Through meditation, we can learn to recognize the subtle cues of our instincts and distinguish them from the chatter of our conscious thoughts. Furthermore, there are other practices that can help us connect with our instincts. Journaling our thoughts and feelings, for instance, can provide valuable insights into our instinctual responses. Physical exercises like yoga or martial arts can also enhance our body awareness, making us more attuned to our instinctual signals. And of course, there's the value of experience. Over time, as we encounter various situations, we learn from them. We start to recognize patterns, to understand when our instincts are leading us in the right direction and when they're not. This is perhaps the most powerful tool for harnessing our instincts, the wisdom gained from lived experiences. By understanding and harnessing our instincts, we can navigate the challenges of modern life more effectively. So let's tap into this innate power within us and unlock our full potential in this complex, ever-changing world. To conclude, our instincts are a powerful force that shapes our behavior and decision-making, even in the complex world of the 21st century. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've explored together in this journey. We've delved into the biological roots of our instincts, understanding how they've evolved over millions of years to help our ancestors survive and thrive in an unpredictable world. These primal urges, from the adrenaline-fueled fight or flight response to the nurturing pull of maternal instinct, are still very much a part of who we are today. We've examined the challenges that modern society presents to our instinctual nature. The pace of life has quickened, the world has become more interconnected, and our environments are increasingly artificial. Yet, our instincts continue to influence our actions, often in ways we don't consciously recognize. And importantly, we've seen how we can harness these instincts to our advantage. By tuning into our gut feelings, we can make more intuitive decisions, build stronger relationships, and navigate the complexities of the 21st century with greater ease and confidence. In a world that's often dominated by logic and rationality, it's easy to overlook the profound wisdom that resides within our instincts. These ancient systems of knowing have guided us for millennia, helping us to respond swiftly to danger, to nurture our young, and to make quick decisions when there's no time for careful deliberation. So, as we move forward in this fast-paced, ever-changing world, let's not forget the power and potential of our instincts. They are a part of us, rooted in our biology and shaped by our evolutionary history. By understanding and harnessing these instincts, we can better navigate the challenges of the modern world. Remember, our instincts are a part of us that we can harness to navigate the challenges of the modern world. So tune into your instincts and let them guide you in your journey through life. That's it for today's exploration of our instincts. We've journeyed through time, from the primal urges of our ancestors to the complexities of the modern world, understanding how our instincts play a crucial role in our everyday lives. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your support really helps us to create more content like this. We'd also love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the role of instincts in our lives? Have you had experiences where your instincts guided you in a significant way? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments section below. And remember, if you want to continue this journey of exploration with us, hit the subscribe button. We've got a lot more fascinating topics to delve into together. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Your instincts are your compass in this journey of life, so tune into them and let them guide you.